Way Out There postscript on GJRB. This is the wrap up where I kind of close off the show here by just doing a little bit extra on here, a few more minutes to kind of have folks call in or comment on the program if they just come across it, or if you just kind of been tuning in at the last minute, didn't catch the final part. So I thought, well, if there's anybody who might have caught the tail end of the last part and would like to hear just a little more, then I decided to add this in. The last part, postscript of Way Out There on GJRB. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
How way out there is it?
In other words, this is the final part, what they call postscript. Usually lasts, you know how you write a letter and you kind of might want to add something, you might have forgotten the body of the letter? Well, it's kind of like that same idea, kind of a last minute bit, you know?
I thought you said postal strip.
Huh?
No, I thought you said nasal strip. I thought you said nasal strip. Or, did you say you had nasal strip, or was that postal strip?
Well, you know, P.S., postscript, or yeah.
PMS, did you say?
Huh?
Did you say PMS?
No, oh, lovely. I said postscript. A final part of the program, what they call like add-on, you know, something that I might add that couldn't get room for in the body of the show, but yet wanted to stick in there in the final minutes, kind of thing.
Hey, I got a quick question for you.
Yeah.
Can you say postal strip 5 times?
No, I don't think so. I've tried it. Postscript, lovely. Got tongue-tied there. Find out what's really weird is when I talk on the phone on here, I have to take my headphones off because it gets confusing because it's like an echo going through. And when it's going into the microphone, it's hard to understand until I take my headphones off. That's why I need to find a patch system so I can run this to the mixer. If I can run this to the mixer via that Bluetooth thing on here, I might be able to sound. It might sound better.
Hey, your dog is looking funny at you.
Lovely. Wonderful.
Well, I will see you when you get home.
Hey, one more part. This is it, and then the Way Out There wraps up.
How long is it going to take you to get home? An hour?
No, it don't take me that long, dear. It's just across the door.
You can go through the door?
Scotty can beat me home, and I'm right here.
How can you go through the door?
Huh?
How can you go through the door?
Can't go through the door. I'm talking about like I open the door and go through it. You know, open the door.
Oh, I thought you were going to walk through the door. Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
I got pick on you, don't I?
Yeah.
Do you like me?
Yeah, I like it.
Well, I will talk to you later.
Okay, later. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, postscript down. Anyway, just thought I'd put that in there. A final part, a postscript. Lovely. About the show. I also want to add on that during this last break, I've been uploading a best of the last 7 days, dated January 21st, and then next week, a fresh last 7 days will air right here on GJRB. Couple of parts here yet. I want to do this. This is an interesting story. This comes from End Time Headlines, and it's a complete rundown from Rick Scaparo, a whole story about the closings of Walmarts, the sudden closings of Walmarts in the South. And it had to do with the JHM 15. Listen to this. This is weird because they're saying they're closing all these Walmarts because of a plumbing problem. How could all the Walmarts be closed for the same reason? Listen to this. This is from End Time Headlines. A report on this sudden closing of Walmarts across the country. What do they know?
Good morning, everyone. It's time to back. I'm going to cover a story that I think is very intriguing, extremely interesting, and something I believe it's report worthy, and that's why I'm going to be touching on the subject of the mystery surrounding Walmart's bizarre cover story of closing 5 stores for 6 months due to plumbing problems. Now, if you haven't heard this story yet, Walmart has suddenly announced it will be shutting 5 stores from Florida to California for a 6-month period due to what the company is claiming are, quote, plumbing problems. Nobody except, and again, I'm reading this quote from the Economic Collapse. That's going to be the source, but there's many other sources out there that are verifying this claim. Nobody except the ultra-gullible really believes the Walmart cover story. However, quote, the retail chain announced Monday that 5 stores are shutting down. And again, those 5 locations, and I've got that here, give me just a second, it's Pico, Rivera, California, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Midland, Texas, Livingston, Texas, and Brandon, Florida. So again, we have 1 in California, 1 in Oklahoma, 2 in Texas, and 1 in Florida. And they're claiming, again, due to clogging and drainage problems. I mean, is this something that, have you ever heard of anything this large of a scale that they would shut 5 major retail stores down for quote-unquote plumbing problems? Again, this is being reported by News Channel 8 in Florida. The sudden closures were only announced 5 hours before they took place, again thrusting thousands of employees out of work with little or no notice. Walmart announced the temporary closure of the Midland Drive store at 2 p.m., reports the Midland Reporter Telegram. And Monday, 5 hours before the designated closure time. No signs have been posted at the store's entrances as of 2 p.m. Walmart, again, also closed stores in Brandon, Florida, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Livingston on Monday for plumbing repairs, according to news sources in each of these respective cities. Okay, now, again, what really raises eyebrows across the web is the mathematical improbability that 5 large Walmart stores would all experience, again, catastrophic plumbing problems all exactly the same day. So, I don't, in case you didn't get that, 5 locations, 5 huge retail chains, Walmarts, all experiencing quote-unquote plumbing problems, and all had to shut their stores quickly, all in the same day. Okay? Now, I'm going to talk a little bit more on why I think this is interesting, because, first of all, even the cover story is so lacking in credibility that every informed person across the internet is laughing. And this is, when you begin to read the comments under this, at the sheer stupidity of the excuse or the reasoning behind the sudden shutting down of these stores. For example, one news organization, Channel 8 in Brandon, Florida, looked into the claimed plumbing repairs and found it was a fictional cover story. Again, you can find all this when you begin to search these sources out, again, in the local affiliates of these areas. 8 on your side has found no paperwork and no work done on the plumbing reports. And again, this is according to WFLA.com. According to Hillsborough County, Walmart did not notify the county's permit department either. No one there has even heard a peep from Walmart about any major repairs. The news outlet even went on to report, quote, on Tuesday, April 8th, on your side, on Tuesday 8th, on your side, stopped by Walmart and found no plumber in sight at the Brandon Supercenter, just hundreds of confused and concerned customers. Okay, again, these locations, again, are in Florida, 2 in Texas, 1 in Oklahoma, and 1 in California, which, when you look at it on a map, it just, consequently enough, it makes a convenient spread across the entire United States. Now, why? Okay, so we want to give you, again, this is from the economic collapse, and when you scroll down here, and there, where on the more you'll click, and that's where we give our source. Again, it's economic collapse. That's what I'm reading from here, and I want to give you what they did really good on this. 5 reasons why Walmart's closure story is obviously a cover story. Number 1, it is impossible to repair plumbing problems without shutting down your business for 6 months. This idea is totally insane. Plumbers repair catastrophic problems all day, every day, while business remain open everywhere. Again, number 1, Walmart is claiming that the stores have to remain shut down for 6 months for plumbing repairs. Okay? Number 2, if you were going to have a commercial plumbing repair team tackle real problems across your retail stores, you would schedule closures sequentially, one after the other, so that the same team of professional plumbers could tackle them one at a time. You would not close all 5 stores simultaneously and suddenly without any notice, especially to your employees. Hello? All right, number 3. Any plumbing problem so catastrophic that it needed the stores to be closed would require municipal permits to address. Yet again, no permits exist, and this is coming from local affiliates of these cities. Again, quote, according to Hillsborough County, Walmart did not notify the county's permit department either. No one there has even heard a peep from Walmart about any major repairs, according to Channel 8 News. And then number 4, the closure of just one of Walmart stores would would result in revenue losses of hundreds of thousands of dollars a day. And again, when you multiply this by 5, we're talking millions of dollars a day. Now, would Walmart take that kind of a blow for quote-unquote plumbing problems? Guys, come on now. I've worked at Walmart in the past. I'm going to tell you right now, it wasn't a long time, but I had some friends of mine that worked there as well. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's no way they would take that kind of hit over something that minute. Number 5, and this, the geographic dispersion of the Walmart centers being closed raises a lot of questions. And this is where it gets real interesting. And I'm going to leave this with you because I've only got about 8 more minutes on this segment. The geographic dispersion of the Walmart centers being closed raises a lot of questions about the emptied stores possibly being used as, quote, staging areas for some other purpose that's not being communicated to the public. Now, what are we talking about? Again, we're talking about a 6-month period. Again, Florida, Texas, California, Oklahoma. Now, so the question is, could these facilities, large warehouse facilities, be used as some kind of a storage center for food, supplies, weapons, shelters, detention centers? That's what we're talking here, guys. And you say, well, wait a minute, that's just ludicrous. Really? We just conducted a mass drill in which basically was a martial law drill right here in the United States. In fact, it was the Jade Helm 15 and martial law exercises, by the way, that happened to take place in, yes, you guessed it, Florida, Texas, California, and Oklahoma. So you tell me, is this a coincidence?